Alright, how's it going, y'all? So today I'm gonna be continuing my top five list for every position with top five power forwards of all time. In the next video, I'll be doing the top five centers of all time. But just hopping right into it, starting at number five, I have Karl Malone. Now, I was scrambling to find reasons not to put Karl Malone on this list for obvious reasons, but I had to. Malone's a two-time MVP, but was never able to win a championship, even alongside John Stockton. Surprisingly enough, Malone led the league in free throws made 7 times, which is a league record. That's all I'm going to say about him. Moving on to number 4, I have Kevin Garnett. Garnett is one of the greatest defenders and scorers in league history. He won his only ring in 2008 with the absolutely stacked Celtics with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, and himself. He was also an MVP on the Timberwolves when he was in his prime. At number 3, I have Charles Barkley. Regarded by many as the greatest player to never win an NBA championship, Barkley is one of the most dominant interior players of all time. An amazing scorer and rebounder, Barkley led the Suns to their best season in franchise history, but fell to Michael Jordan's Bulls in that year's finals. Barkley still won the regular season MVP that year, though it was his only MVP award. In his own words, had Barkley had Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman on his team like Jordan had, then he would have gone 6 or 6 in the finals as well. And to be honest, I have to agree with him there. Moving on to number 2, I have Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki is one of the greatest scorers of all time, and he's a pioneer for stretch bigs and was a killer with the fadeaway. Dirk is notorious for having very little help throughout his career, yet he's still able to win a championship alongside an aging Jason Kidd. Not to mention that in that playoff series, the Mavericks swept the Lakers, who had just repeated, and beat the Thunder team that had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, and James Harden. Nowitzki also beat MVP Derrick Rose's Bulls, and in the finals, he managed to beat the big three of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. But finally, at number 1, I have Tim Duncan. Known as the man with a monotone personality, Tim Duncan is one of the most underrated players in league history. One of the greatest rebounders and defenders of all time, while also being a dominant scorer, Duncan was a force in almost all aspects of the game. He was a 5-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP, 2-time regular season MVP, and a 15-time All-Star. Much of his success is due to him being coached by the legendary Greg Popovich, but he was nevertheless an amazing player. That's going to do it for this video. If there's anything that you would change about this list, let me know in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, then I'd appreciate it if you consider liking and subscribing. That's all for today. I appreciate you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.